Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to study Unit 3, Lesson 2, and it's entirely about grammar and grammar structures. Today we are going to know more about something called adverbs of degree. Adverbs of degree tell us about the intensity of a verb, adjective, or other adverb. That is to say, how strong this adverb or adjective is. Some common adverbs of degree are absolutely, completely, hardly, quite, so, almost, and so on. Okay, so as we say, these words intensify the adverb, the adjective, or the verb they modify. Adverbs of degree usually go before the main verb they modify. In the sentence, they come before the main verb they modify. I've almost finished packing. I nearly missed my flight. Can you see? Okay. Adverbs of degree usually go before the adjective or adverb they modify. So here again, they go before the adjective, the adverb, or the verb they modify. The travel agent was extremely helpful. Okay. I could have said the travel agent was helpful, but to exaggerate, to intensify the meaning, I said the travel agent was extremely helpful. Here is the map very carefully. When enough is used and as adverb of degree, it is placed after adjectives and adverbs. Mind you, enough is used after adjectives or adverbs. Is your coffee hot enough? You are not speaking loudly enough. Okay. And then we move to sentence adverbs. Sentence adverbs modify an entire sentence or a whole clause within a sentence. They indicate the attitude of the speaker. Some common sentences adverbs or sentence adverbs are actually, admittedly, apparently, certainly, clearly, evidently, frankly, honestly, naturally, obviously, officially, presumably, probably, undoubtedly, and unfortunately. So these words identify the attitude of the speaker. He is sure, he is reluctant, he is confessing something, you know. Some sentence adverbs usually go at the beginning of a sentence. Frankly, what I'm going to tell you is frank. Frankly, I'm disappointed in the quality of this hotel. Other sentence adverbs can go after the verb be or before simple tenses of the verbs, or after the auxiliary in a compound verb. You are obviously having a good time. So here, the sentence adverb obviously is after are. Yeah, you're obviously having a good time. He certainly spent a lot of money on this trip. Again, certainly comes before spent here. He certainly, because it's a simple tense, he certainly spent a lot of money on this trip. The flight has undoubtedly left by now. As you can see, the word undoubtedly has come just after the auxiliary has. Okay. Let's go to an exercise here. Rewrite each sentence to include the adverb of degree. And mind you, what is important here is the position of the adverb. Do you still remember the position of the adverbs we talked about right now? Okay. So think of these sentences. How can you use the words in parentheses, the adverbs between brackets? Here are the answers. We hardly ate anything on the plane. The food was too bland for me. The flight attendant nearly dropped my meal on me. Sleeping on the train was rather uncomfortable. We were absolutely exhausted by the end of our trip. The airplane seat wasn't big enough for me. If we move to another exercise, what are we supposed to be doing? We need to use these adverbs in the proper place. Okay. Here are the answers of the exercise. In exercise C, read about the hotel, then write a paragraph about it, using adverbs of degree and sentence adverbs. This is assigned as a piece of homework for you. I would like you to gather information and write your own paragraphs about this. And this is of utter importance as piece of homework. Thank you so much, and wait for me in other classes.